Hello, everyone. Happy to have you today for our demo day. Actually, the first demo day of 2023. Very cool to have you today. It's going to be a fun Friday, obviously, because for those who don't know what is a demo day, we at the BGA want to present the different members we have through the games or through the platform, through the different products they are building in a fun way, which actually means that they will be able to present on live their games or their products, show you what inside, and actually at the end of each sessions of the speakers we have, the ideas they will be able to ask you a question on live, and you will have to answer it, find the good answers, and we will pick a winner for each session. So be ready. And without any further ado, I would like to ask Philemon if you're ready to present. The stage is yours.
Thank you. So I will just share my screen here so you can see our website if it loads.
It's loading slowly but surely.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay, we can see it.
Perfect. This is our website. You have here the spaceship of Crypto Space Fleet. It can shoot. But this is our website. So if you are a member of the Crypto Space Fleet Venture Capital Club, we are a venture capital club, the first venture capital club in Germany, which is based on NFTs and is investing in blockchain startups. So if you have an NFT, you can join here via the DApp, and you can see all the investments we did and where you personally can invest in. I will show you here our NFTs. We sold in January 2022, yes, and we sold over 550 NFTs to 480 investors. So we have 480 investors from Germany, Austria, and the Switzerland in our community. And the NFTs were from $500 to $20,000, and we got over $1 million in the first investment round. So we started year 2022, and here road you can see some of our investments. Here we placed the Blockchain Game Alliance, and these are some of our deals. I will go deep. Go. So this is for our investors to invest, and you can see the coin of them. We could have bought it for $0.05, and at the peak it was around here, around $2.76. So that's a big win for the investors. I will show you the team, the core team of Crypto Space Fleet. You can see all our projects and our team at projectcore.com. This is our team. We have our 3D designers. We have programmer, blockchain programmer, and a team of 6 people. We are fastly growing, so our team will be bigger end of the year. Then we had this year Inuko Finance. I don't know if you have heard about it, but we helped them with the marketing. We invested in the coin very early, and we helped a big community and gain friends or cooperations. So like Reign of Terror, we met Reign of Terror at the Gamescom in Cologne, and had a cooperation with them and helped them linking to Inuko Finance. So they work together. We worked with Reign of Terror, not knowing they are in the BGA as well. So they sold out, and our investors could have invested in the NFTs for 1.5 Sol in the whitelist, and now the floor price is 6 Sol right now. Yes, 6 is the floor price. So this could have been a 4x investment for our investors as well. Some other projects we helped growing is Talk About. It's a project from Germany. It's for podcaster or people who make media. They can upload it, and the people who listen to the music or to the podcasts will earn money as they hear it, as they listen to the podcast. So everyone can win and can participate on the earnings. So these are some examples of our investment club, and we are open for new investments and new people. We can connect to other projects. So if you would like to get in touch, just let me know, and we might can help you. That's all. Thanks for having me here.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Philemon. It's actually a good story because we had Reign of Terrors showcasing their game in Gamescom. So it's pretty cool that you've met them in Gamescom. So as we said, you should have a question for the audience, and maybe you can talk about the price that they should be able to have for the winner. But first, do you remember the question?
It has been a long time I've wrote it. Um, I think it
No,
was
no.
how many investors do we have in the crypto space?
It's not, but I'm gonna help you. That's the one you choose, and I'm just displaying it for everyone. What is the pet of the Crypto Space Fleet members? And actually, you show that in the presentation.
Oh
So
yes,
they
you
should
might
have.
have.
Yeah.
Yes. Um,
Awesome. So
yes, the question is, what is the pet of the crypto space?
yes, exactly. Yes. So,
Yes.
giving you a few seconds, few minutes, actually not few seconds to do your proposition on the chat. And you said as well, Phenomen, for the price that is going to be a kitty NFT. Actually, it might be a clue of the question that just discovered that, but that's okay, as we will see the reactivity of the of the audience. So thanks again for the presentation, Phil. Really appreciate it. um Coming to Wazif, pretty cool to see you. It's been a long time. Happy to have you and Gala Games on the show. Whenever you're ready, please take over the live and show us about the Superior game.
Hey, what's going on? Great to be here, Flav. I'm super excited to show you guys Superior. It's a game that, we're extremely proud of here at Gala Games, and not sure if you guys have heard yet, but Superior just most recently won Best Action Game in the Web3 Game Awards. So I'm going to show you some quick gameplay here. Apologies, I would have loved to show off the game myself, but I'm actually on my Mac right now, so I'm not able to actually showcase the game. But this is a cool video. You can kind of see the base gameplay here. Superior is a 3-person roguelite shooter. What that means is that it's a game where you can team up with your buddies and take on corrupted superheroes across various levels, and every single level gets progressively more difficult over time. And you're probably going to die. You're going to die a lot in this game. But what's really great about a roguelite type game is that, every time you do a superior run, you will collect new weapons, new gadgets, you'll level up and accrue new powers. And in subsequent runs, the game will get progressively easier for you to play. And that will hopefully allow you to make progress within the game and ultimately allow you to experience all that the game has to offer. Right now, there are 3 different characters within the game. And those are the characters that we are set to launch with. So you have the Nomad, the Ronin, and Murmur. These are the 3 characters that you'll be able to play at launch. And when I say launch, I'm talking about the full the game. The game is currently actually available already for people to play. You can, have early access to the game via Steam if you'd like. And yeah, we're super stoked for the full launch where you'll have full, in-game Web3 utility with all of the various NFTs that we offer. And yeah, the game just has a lot going for it right now. I would say it's just one of the more polished games within the Web ecosystem, and the gameplay is just super tight. It's super fun and fast paced. And what I personally love about the game is that it requires a ton of team coordination. It's not the kind of game where you can kind of just zone out and just go off and do your own thing. You will die. You'll die very, very quickly, and you'll need your friends and allies to really help you kind of coordinate your efforts here. You'll need them to kind of make sure that they're around you to make sure that you're revived, because if you try to go and do your own thing, you're just not going to make progress here. So yeah, that's kind of the baseline overview of the game itself. But yeah, would be curious to hear if you guys have any questions that I can answer here for you.
Yes, for sure. But what I could say is I played the game, and actually it's a very cool game, as you said, and totally agree with you. The system, the progression systems within the game are so cool. The cooperation side is so important. I was used to I'm a solo player sometimes, but you cannot be for that game, and that's why it's pretty cool. So yeah, thanks a lot. Was it very cool to have the opportunity to show the game? And do you know the question you would like to ask to the audience?
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's an easy one. How many characters are going to be available at launch for this game? I think, Flav, I think you might
Yeah,
be.
yeah, I am off. Thank you, as if. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, just coming back to you after Wasif, and I would just wanted to ask Philemon if you saw some good answers to your own question before we go back to Wasif. I think I saw that answer.
Yeah, of course. Some of them were right. I think the first one who got it right was John Keller, Kitty, because we sold it as a kitty and not as a cat.
Yes, exactly. It's Kitty. It was very easy, especially after I said the price, but you got it right, John. So congrats. So what will happen? I will for every winners today. I will put in the comment section a link, so the winners will be able to apply and give information, and we will be able to put you in contact with the project. So with Philemon. For this case. So again, congrats, John, and you will be able to claim your prize just after I post the link. Perfect, we got it, and I think we already got a lot of answers for yours, Wasif. So will you dare pick a winner as well?
Yeah, and I think the winner is going to be Unpalumpa. There you go, Oompa and you will be winning a Ronin Prime Common NFT. So yeah, we'll get in touch and we'll get that distributed out to you.
Pretty cool. Thank you very much, and congrats on Palumpa for that. Always good to have Gala Games. Pretty fan of what you do. So thanks again, Wazi, for stopping by. Okay, let's continue. Was fun. Let's continue with My Neighbor Alice, another cool game. Hi, Victor. Again, very cool to see you again. We had the opportunity to meet together each other at Gamescom as well a few months ago. So pretty good to have you on the show. If you're ready, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you. Let's see. There we go. And yeah, thanks for having me. And yeah, it's a lot of fun to see you again. So back on December 14th, we launched Alpha Season 2, as we call it, and I thought I wanted to highlight some of the main features that came with the season. So if you played Alpha Season 1, the first thing that you will notice when you get into town is that there's some new boxes where someone is actually standing now because this is actually the live production environment. So there are real players around here. So there are some new boxes here, and there's a hint on the board here that there's related to a quest. But let's interact with the boxes to learn something more. And it's a new feature that we have launched for the season, which we call community quests. And it's part of our initiative to try to build more of a sense of a community inside the game. And there's many different types of quests that we support. You can have simple ones such as collaborate to bring enough resources to Alice. But then we also have like this one here, which is something a bit more interactive in a way, because we want players to also have an impact on the game and the development of the game. And so this is a voting quest where the player can pick a side, essentially. So in this case, Ivan, which is a NPC that we have, wants to build. He wants to help Alice to build a new place for the community to gather. But Alice and Ivan, they disagree on the decorations. And Ivan wants a more classy vibe, while Alice wants more fun and colors. So now the player gets to decide, like, which one should we go with? And what's cool about this is, like, we don't only want the richest player to get to decide, which how you traditionally do it, maybe with staking. So here it's rather how much time you spend in the game, which helps a certain side win. And the way you vote is that you play the game and you do farming, which is another new feature that we launched in this season, which I will show a bit later. So now I pick a team here. And now I have to provide some resources here. And we can see that quite a lot of people have actually contributed to this one so far. We are done with the 2 of the materials, and we just need some more tungsten herb. So this is the community quest feature, which ties together with the rest of the game. Another thing that is new for season 2 is our new player avatars, which we are very happy about. So you will notice our players running around with different outfits. Here, someone is running around with a reindeer costume, for example, and I have my Christmas sweater on still because I'm still in the holiday mood. But this can easily be changed, which gives me the opportunity to introduce a new thing that we also launched for season 2, which is something that we call the wardrobe app. I'm not sure if you can see it now on the camera, but it's an app available on iOS and Android. But you can sign in and you can customize your avatar. You can equip equipables that we previously sold together with Binance like a year ago. But we also have some base clothes that you can switch between. So to use this companion app, you don't need to own any land. It's completely open for anyone, so you can go try this now already. So go to the app stores on iOS and Android and check out Alice's wardrobe if you want to give that a try.
Yeah, and after your presentation, feel free to send me the link. I will be able to share it with everyone afterwards.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Then let's go ahead and travel to my land plot because we can check out another feature.
Everything is happening on chains, right, Victor?
Yeah, that's what is really cool, I think, about Manevralis is that there is no server. There's the client and then there's the blockchain. And the blockchain that we use is the Chromia blockchain, which allows us to do quite cool things and to put everything on chain, essentially. So this is my land plot. I already prepared a bit, but the way, farming ties very well together with fishing, and it creates a game loop between those because you use fishing to gather fishes, and then you can exchange those to get the seeds that you use for farming. But we can go ahead here and till some land. There we go. And then I prepared some seeds. So I have these to place. And I had another type here as well. And a third type. So now you need to wait for these to grow, and eventually you need to take care of them. You need to water them, and make sure that they feel healthy, or how you say it. But I also I have some crops here which happens to need water. So then you can just water them. And now they will grow better and give more. They will give more, resources that you get from it. And then eventually, after they have been there long enough, they will be harvestable. So then you will see this like icon here that we can harvest these ones. And then we got something from it. And all of this happens fully on the blockchain. There's no server, which I think is the coolest thing about Minebralis, or one of the coolest things at least. And then we have one more feature actually as well. Well, actually, we have two more features for season 2. We also sold the NFTs together with Binance before, where we have some placeable items. So placeable items are decorative types of items that you can place and move around in your lamp plot. So we have a nice tent there. We have an oven. We have a Christmas tree as well, of course, which fits my outfit. We also have some Halloween decoratives. Really nice ghost, one of my favorite ones, and a nice snowman. And it's all all of these placeables and all my clothes are NFTs that you could buy on our marketplace, play.manebralis.com, and then you can use them inside the game as well. So that's pretty cool that we now have a utility for our all our not all, but most of our NFTs, and then we will work on adding utility for all the other ones as well, of course.
Yeah.
And then one last feature for season 2, which is also new because we've been very busy for season 2. The team has worked really hard. Is that the whole region is a complete open world now, so you can just keep running. You will run to your neighbors' land plots, and you will get to see what they have done. So it's open world, but within each region here. So for example, my land plot is in Pioneer Point, so I can run anywhere here, and it's really massive. It takes really long time to run from one side to the other, and it's quite cool that you can just keep running, and eventually you might see that someone else has decorated some land, that they have done some farming. You can check out what
just on that spot, it takes a long time to go from the east to west, right?
Yeah, exactly. Each plot is like 50 by 50 meters, and there's a lot of land plots here, so it takes a while to run from one side to the other. But it's nice to have it as a and nobody likes to have loading screens when you just want to check out your neighbors, for example. So I think that's it what we have to show for season 2. And we also have the Chromia launcher, which we had for season 1, which keeps the game updated and launches different types of game that also builds on Chromia. So that's
awesome.
Quite nice.
Yes, we have Leile saying that, and pretty agree with that, because I had the opportunity to see and hear season 1 when one of your colleagues made the presentation as well, and the music is missing. Yes, we're sorry for that, and it's really nice to experience the game with music, right?
Yeah, and we have really great people working with the audio and the music for the game. So it's quite unfortunate that I cannot show
Yeah.
it, but it's really good music that we have in the game. So you
So
have to check it out yourself, or check out on YouTube. Maybe someone made some
yes, and
videos as well.
actually, for those who will be there, maybe not a lot of you, but actually, we'll be able to play the game with you, the game My Neighbor Alice, in London in a few weeks, because we will attend PGC London, and we will show the game on live there to see how it works, explain the integration of the blockchain as well. So it's going to be very fun to have you on that show. So thanks, Victor. Pretty cool to have you today. Do you have your question as well?
Yes, I dropped a little hint during my talk. So for people who paid attention, they will know the answer. So we'll check here. And the question is, what kind of quest is introduced for the first time in this alpha season?
Yes, exactly. So just display the question here on the screen. We will see if we will have already some answers in the comment section. Maybe you could give hints if you already know about the price.
Yep, so the price will be 40 Alice tokens.
Awesome.
That will send to the winner.
Perfect. I just saw 2 answers, but I don't know if they are good answers. Would you like to check and see if you want
Yep.
to pick a winner right now? We can wait. We can still wait for other minutes. You decide.
Yep. It seems we already have a winner, and it's Chrissy.
Chrissy for community quests, exactly. So congrats. As I said before, Chris, you just need to find the link in the comment section and fill out the form so we can make sure that you will be able to have your prize. Congrats. It was fast. You were pretty fast on that. So thanks again, Victor. Pretty happy to see you again. And we'll be able to showcase the game in London as well.
Yep. Thank you so much for having me.
So I will ask Shahar. I don't know, Shahar, if you are able to showcase to display your screen right now. We can figure that out just after if you want to, and have Greg just before you. You tell me.
Yeah, I think that I can.
Okay.
Let me know if it's a successful one. Can you see the Externity website?
Yes, I can see it. Yes. So you're all set.
Okay, yeah, I see. It looks good. Okay, so I'm Shachar. I'm the co-founder and the CTO of Externity. Externity is a Web3 infra for games. So we are not a game ourselves. I know it's confusing, like we're a gaming studio, but instead of that, we are helping both Web2 and Web2 games with the blockchain work. We're providing many tools to build faster and safer in the blockchain environment. I'm coming from the technical world, and Sagi, my co-founder, is ex-Playtika, and is expert in game economy and game monetization, and you can catch a word with him after. So what is Externity? Externity in the beginning was a multi-chain API. As you can see in this screen, it's available through our website. Go to the API docs. And as a multi-chain API, we enable to make many of the blockchain operations, like creating a game collection, NFTs, token fulfillment, and lifecycle management. I will explain more later of these terms, creating wallets on board players in a very easy way, traditional way, like login with Google, Facebook, etc. Once we built the API, we understand that many of the game developers prefer correctly to invest the heavy resources of development in the game itself and not in the blockchain space. So we built what we call the Externity console. It's a no-code console. It's a no-code platform where you can manage your Web3 game and operate from. So I will quickly review about this component. I would like to talk a little bit about the wallet itself, and then we come back and demo a few flows. So this is the NFT collection string. We have the minted NFTs, the NFT store, which is super interesting, and we will overview it very soon. So we're providing like NFT store as a service with fiat money involved, credit card payment, and so on. The Web3 CRM tools, for example, you can onboard a new Web2 players, communicate with them with a very advanced way. I will show more on it very soon. We have the dApp store that's currently been built, integrating with more companies. And of course, the regular stuff like API keys and stuff like that. And on the settings page, you can do a few things. You can customize your wallet. I will very soon speak about the Externity wallet, the gamer's wallet, what is it, and how it enabled to hold, as you can see, multiple networks assets in the same wallet, and it's fully customizable from this screen. You can bind many smart contracts to the same game. So this Robo-Rollers game working on the same time with Binance, Ethereum, and Polygon. You can manage the notification, what we call automated marketing automation, and NFT emails, many on that later. So I will just demonstrate few basic flow actually. I can like onboard a new player to my game. Let's call it Externity Sandbox. I will provide my game user ID for this game, and I will just create this player now. Once I created the player, as you can see, we are not generating the wallet on the spot, because we have two different types of wallets. We can create some direct custody wallet powered by Fireblocks, Fireblocks Vault, must say. And we recently announced that our Externity wallet will deconstruct keys that was generated on the client between multiple parties. It's not an MPC, but it's secured and keeping the experience fun for gamers. And once this user Externity Sandbox will log in, we will see how the keys can be constructed, and you will get an on-chain address like I have here. See, this is my on-chain address. So let's start with a few simple flows. For example, minting flow, which is like the most basic thing that we can do. I will mint, for example, this slashy character to my wallet. Assume that I'm a player in this game, and I just got rewarded by a new NFT. I did something cool. I done a level, and once I minted this NFT to my wallet, so that's it. I get this. This is an on-chain operation. We can track the NFT lifecycle here. So I just minted few seconds ago to my wallet, and we can also go to the contract itself and see that we just minted a new token. So it's not a big deal, but then we can see more advanced flow. For example, if we have this loot box and we want to drop it to our 1,000 wallets or players at once. So I can just choose, for example, this map loot box and choose airdrop. And now I can choose, I will choose me, Sagi, and Pavel, for example. I can import a CSV with thousands of it, and I will submit a new airdrop operation and just airdrop successfully to this wallet. And if you want to track the airdrops because of the higher amounts, we need to change this tag here. And here we can see that we have 3 pending airdrops. So the airdrops itself, because we want to optimize the gas fees for the users, we're doing everything on the same transaction. If we will go back to the contract on Polygon, we'll refresh it, so we see this airdrop, and these 3 tokens are part of the same transaction. So we're optimizing the gas fees for the games. And now if I will go to my wallet and I will refresh it, so we can see the new NFTs or game asset that I just received. So we minted the slashy and another loot box. And as I mentioned, it works the same cross chains and everything. So I can mint like a lolly to my wallet, and that's it. We are on Polygon, on Binance as well. So I will mint this, and then maybe it's a good time to talk about the notifications. So how the notifications will look like once I minted an NFT. So the player received an email. This email, as mentioned before, is customizable from the notification part. You can change everything in here, including the click URL. The click URL, as the native behavior, will take it into the wallet. So it's another layer of, it's another tool of marketing automation. And if we go back to our wallets, as I mentioned before, everything is on-chain, and we can go check it on OpenSea and see our bomber with its levels that we defined here. Maybe I forgot to mention how we're creating this NFT collection. So just by few simple model, we can quickly add it to the store, connect it to the Discord channel, decide between NFT and FTs, cap it, set the creator fees, and so on. So it's very friendly environment if you don't want to invest development resources. And by these implementations, actually, if we go here, you can see that actually we can also burn tokens. So for example, I will burn this token. Okay, and you can keep in mind that if you can mint, airdrop, and burn, all the logic of crafting and breeding that are crucial for a game, for a Web3 game as we imagine it, are available for you as a game operator. You can do it on your side, and with the time we're adding more and more feature into the no-code platform. So you can set a crafting rule, a breeding rule, and stuff like that. Again, if we will go back to the contract, so we see burn is also an on-chain operation. We just burn this token. If you will go to the minted NFTs and see, okay, it just burned. That's it. So it's not available. It's belong to the dark zero address, and no one will own it from now on. I think that more cool feature about the wallet is, one is to go to the NFT store and understand what is this. So as I mentioned, we can create a new collection, set it for sale, and then by our integration with Simplex, we are enabling to sell it for credit card, Apple Pay, fiat money, and it's working great, and we are very happy with this collaboration. Not sure if I mentioned, but you can send it as a gift to other players in the game and so on. Like, we're adding more gamifications layer, deep linking, and as you can see, you can set the next raffle for the BGA live demo, and we discuss the prices soon. This done from here, from the timed promo that we support. And if, for example, we prefer to do like a Christmas campaign, summer campaign, to change the wallet look and feel according to different brands, so we can just decide on our new colors to save it. We can, on the same way, to change the logo and everything. And once the player will log into your wallet, they will get the new look and feel, which is impressive. The login to the wallet is available with both Google or MetaMask. So if you claim ownership with MetaMask, you will get the same experience. Okay, so internet is a little slow. So I think that this is pretty much. I can talk maybe a little bit about the future. So in the future, we are currently collaborating with a great San Francisco-based startup, Layer 3, that will eliminate all these networks and will be like one network, Layer 3, that can be directed to multiple chains. So it's a very exciting news, and we will announce it very soon. We're working with our partners to build a great dApp store that will be integrated to the Externity wallet and the console, very similar to what Shopify is doing. I think that this is it. This is the extent. This is what we are building. We got contacted with lots of games, and I'm happy that for this opportunity by BGA and Flav. Thanks for having us and letting us show what we got.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much, Haran. Very, very happy to have you, and actually very insightful to see the flows directly back end. It means a lot because you kind of anticipate a lot of pain point from game developers who like to add Web3 easily. So thanks again for that. And as you said, do you have the question you would like to ask?
Yes. My question is, how many blockchains Externity platform currently support? So it's a platform question.
Yes, it's how many blockchains supported exactly. Just highlight it. Just put it on screen. You have you have a few minutes to answer that question. And do you know the price as well?
Yes, I'm not sure if you watch it. RoboRollers will launch soon, and we are going to provide the Robo Gold Pass for the winner.
Okay, got it. Perfect. So okay, I'm just letting this question on screen for now, and I will come back to you, Shahar, when we will have the first answers. Thanks again for the presentation.
Thank you.
Greg, happy to have you. Last but not least, our final speaker. If you're ready, you have the stage.
Yes, thanks a lot, Flav. Let me try to share my screen as a window. Let me know if you can see our website. Otherwise, I'll share as a tab. Can you see the Narval?
Yes, we can see it. Okay,
very cool. So yeah, I'm Greg. I'm the co-founder of Narval. And maybe just as an intro, our core thesis, really what we believe at Narval is that NFTs are not only assets that are meant to be managed, but are really like digital objects that are meant to be used. And so what we're building at Narval is that we are enabling organizations that are formed around ownership and usage of those digital assets to securely use those assets through our multiplayer wallet platform on top of their preferred custody model, which could be MPC, direct or self-custody, etc. And so what I'll show you right now is two things. First, I'll show you how it works from the perspective of the organization. So I'll show you the guild module. And then I'll show you how it works, from the standpoint of the player or the user within that organization. And so right now here, this is the guild admin view. And so as you can see over there, as a guild admin manager, you can visualize the different NFTs on the different apps or games that you own. And so here, it's displaying NFTs on Crypto Unicorns and also on Avigochi, which are two games on which we're live on Polygon. And so, yeah, you can visualize your assets. Another thing you'll do, very simply is create users within your organization, simply with a username and an email. And then that enables you to create links that you can copy and send to your users for them to create their own Narval account. And so at our core, what we really do is enable people within your organization to basically use your assets, for example, access the game, play with the NFTs within that game, but they won't be able to go on OpenSea and sell or transfer your assets because we have a very granular permissions engine that enables the organization to decide who can do what with their assets. And so let me show you how it works in terms of delegating those NFTs. So I'm going to select two assets right there and then assign those NFTs to one of the existing users. So I'm going to select this guy and then assign the asset. And so if you pay attention to the wallet address over there, so it's written guild, and then there's a wallet address, same for the second asset we took. What's happening in the background is that we are creating wallets for those users and then feeding them automatically with gas fees. And then we are automating the on-chain transfers. And so you see that those addresses changed, and now the assets have been delegated on-chain to this player. And if I click there, you can see that this player is basically being delegated those assets. He already had an asset before, plus the two we just delegated. And so on that kind of guild module and view, you can also track the transactions. You can track the earnings if there are ERC20 tokens within the game. And so here we're labeling basically all the on-chain actions that happen with anyone, any player from your organization. And you can track, the earnings at the player level. You can then claim those earnings if you have a pre-agreed split with your user base. And then at the guild level, you can, claim those rewards globally. Those will then populate your guild wallet. And then you can decide to either withdraw your tokens externally or re-inject them into the game economy to your existing players. So really, we built this console on top of our, very granular and advanced permissions engine and our custody abstraction that enables, those organizations to really manage and use their assets. So that was for the guild view. Let me now show you a second view, which is really the player view. And so here, we are basically logged in as a player. So let's assume we received the link sent by the organization. And so you created your Narval account, with a username password, or, with basically a Discord login. And so what's happening over there, sorry, I switched view by mistake, but let me just quickly reconnect to this account. And what's happening there is that you are going to be able to visualize the assets that have been delegated to you as a player. And then you're going to be able to track earnings as well over there as a player, claim part of the balance that belongs to you to your personal wallet, and also then access the game with the assets delegated to you. And so you're going to basically click there to launch the game, which will open the game window. And then, either through our extension or integration with Wallet Connect, you're going to be able to access the game with the Narval wallet as a player. And then you can see, your assets. You're going to be able to see your assets within the game, and then play, as usual with the game assets, and we'll track, your performance with our tool, etc. So yeah, I think that's it for the demo. Let me just show you quickly in the inventory that those assets are over there. So here you have you should have the unicorns and also the land. Maybe I'm logged in with a different account, but they should be over there, the one that we saw in the app. And then you can just access the game, with those assets and play as normal. So yeah, if you have any question, on our product, if you're an organization that holds NFTs and want some help around how you can use them, we are working with a number of organizations already, and would love to discuss with you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Greg. Was very cool. Actually, I have a question, but I will let you first ask your own question, so everyone will have time to answer that question you have.
Yes.
So yes, please go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask my question. So I displayed some games on which we're live, and so the question is, on which chain do those games operate?
Okay, which chains? Okay, that's
which chains. So which blockchain?
Okay, so you have to be quick because I guess it's easy to find that answers for sure. Thanks again for the presentation. Coming back to you just after Greg, but before Shahar, I don't know if you have a hint to share for your question that you asked just before. It seems to be a hard question because we don't have a lot of answers for now. I don't know if you have something to share.
I think it's in the website.
Okay. Okay, maybe share with me the website, and I will share it on the comment sections. And
That's
hoping perfect. And actually, Greg, seeing some answers on the chat. Did you see correct ones?
Yes, I do see the correct one. I think Chrissy already won some stuff, but I mean, she's the first one, so.
You decide. I can decide as well. If you don't want to take the responsibility, that's fine.
No, I mean, yeah, I think first one deserves it. So yeah.
Okay.
happy to
Okay,
say.
Chrissy, you were the fastest, and that's the rule. So again, congrats! It was Polygon for sure. So you will be able to claim your prize as well from Naval. But Chrissy is saying Crypto Queen can have it, which I really like the spirits. So okay, let's do it. I mean, it's very cool. It's very
No,
cool of you.
it's a crypto unicorn NFT, and I'm happy to give one to Chrissy and one to Crypto Queen. So that's fine.
That's even better. Thank you very much, Greg. So Chrissy and Crypto Queen, you will be able to claim both your prize from Naval. That's very cool. Thanks, Greg. And yeah, I'm so sorry, Shahar, that I don't have any answers from your question. But I guess I will be able to maybe share a hint, or maybe for the next demo, they will be able to give some address some other question, or maybe on Twitter if you agree. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, perfect. Again, congrats to the winners. It was very, very cool to have these presentations. Love the game, love the products that you showed us. Pretty exciting for what's coming for 2023 for sure. And I wish everyone a very good day. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Flav. Take it easy.